Hello and welcome to my course on Milwaukee battery repair. I've been repairing these for a couple of years and I'm going to show you some of the diagnostic and repair techniques I picked up along the way. So if you have a few faulty batteries or just want a greater knowledge of battery technology, specifically Milwaukee in this case, this course is for you. Episode 2, dealing with a fault in your battery. This is a continuation of the last episode which showed you how to test the battery. So by the same method I'm going to show you this battery, and I'm going to show you the approach that you take to remedy the situation. If you take a look on the voltmeter, we've got 1.28 volts, which is very low for an 18 volt / 20 volt battery. So what do you do when your voltage is low like that? I'm going to show you. So removing our meter temporarily, I'm going to take the top of this battery, and we can use the techniques I've showed you in the last episode to explore the top of the battery to show, take a look if there's any broken connections there. Also, if we take it out of the case, we can use the same technique to test the sides. These are all fine, as you can see. There's no obviously disconnected cells, and we can use the technique we showed you previously as well to test the individual banks of cells. So we'll quickly run down the banks of cells to see where the voltage is lacking. There's voltage lacking all over the place, but we'll just find out specifically. 0.44 of a volt, 0.44 of a volt, are we getting anything there? That's bad. 0.4 of a volt. Are we getting virtually nothing there? There's nothing in the middle bank and virtually nothing in the end bank. So there's two banks of cells that are 0 and the rest are 0.4 of a volt and 0.44 of a volt. So what do we do when we have something like that? Well, it would have been better if they all had a little voltage in it. We could have brought it up with a DC power supply, or we could have chose the nuclear option, which is jump starting it from another battery. Whichever of these two options I choose, I think I'm going to end up with two banks of cells that I have to change. But I'm going to go for the safer option. I'm going to bring it up with the DC power supply, and then we'll see what we have to play with. This device you see here is called a DC power supply, or a bench power supply. You plug it into electric and it puts out DC power out these outlets. So we're going to use this to bring this battery up to hopefully a chargeable voltage, and we're going to monitor with the multimeter attached there. We'll see, it's good connection there. It's not great anyway. It's very low. So we're going to hit the button and let it charge. We set it for 19.95 volts. You can set it a bit lower if we're going to be banks of cells that are going to be non-recoverable. I'll set it a bit lower so we don't overdo it. So here we go, and we'll leave that for a little while. But you see right away it's going up the voltage. The voltage is climbing rapidly. We really want to get up to 17 volts and good balance across the cells. Get a good charging battery. So as I predicted, not all the cells have recovered. I'm going to take this off and show you. It's only reached, let me just switch this off. It's just over 11 volts. I'll just show you what's going on. Back in the bench we've got 10.79 volts coming out the top, and if we do the individual banks of cells, make sure you can see that 3.58, that's recovered. 3.58, that's recovered. This middle bank, as I predicted, hasn't recovered. 3.58, that's recovered, and 0.02. So the two banks of cells that I said wouldn't recover, this one and this one, have not and need changing. The beauty of bringing them up with a DC power supply, it brought these up nice and gently, and we were able to not overheat the cells and damage them. So whereas we had 10 dead cells or near dead cells, we have 6 viable and 4 that need to be changed. So that's the end of episode 2 on voltage recovery, and I'm going to show you how to change the cells in the next episode, so tune in for that.